If kindness becomes compulsive, is it still a choice? I've been asking myself this question quite often lately. My personal experience with kindness is that I really love to be nice to people. I like to be nice to strangers, to bus drivers, to cashiers, to anyone I just have social interaction with. It's because I guess first of all it feels good. Second, that's the way I want to be treated. So why shouldn't I treat other people like how I want to be treated? But at times it just sadly doesn't work like that. People aren't always nice to you. Sometimes people aren't even nice to you when you're nice to them and they're not nice to you back. And then I have this problem because I almost feel guilty when I say no, and at times it feels compulsive to be nice, especially when I see someone in need. I really want to help them. And the thing is also, I'm not always in a state of mind where I have so much energy or even time to help people, but it gotten better. But in the past it was pretty bad. I neglected myself a lot during the process of helping, especially people I love. And even in friendship or a relationship, it can change. The person sometimes just starts to use this kindness of yours and doesn't even plan to give anything back. And sadly, in the past, it took me a while to leave those kind of people. But I wonder, do I help people because I genuinely want to? Or because I have no choice? If it's a compulsion, am I still being kind or am I being selfish? If helping other people comes from fear, who is it really for? Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Dory, and I guess I do personal essays with artistic things here and there. And just to let you know, English is not my native language. I always say that. I don't know why. I just feel like if it's not my native language, I think it's worth mentioning or so. And in this video, I also will write a song about this topic. Yeah, and you can watch me during this process of songwriting. So I ask myself this question a lot. Why am I nice to people if it doesn't feel good anymore? Normally when I'm nice to people, people react nice as well to me back and it feels good. But sometimes when it doesn't happen and I feel bad about it, especially when I keep on being nice or at least not setting boundaries early enough. Why am I like that? Why do I function this way? And my answer to, or my take to this question would probably be I learned it. I simply learned it. I simply got conditioned by it, basically, by my parents, probably, because those were the people that taught me everything when I was a child, and maybe it was to avoid conflict. Maybe I was avoiding conflict. That's why I didn't set boundaries. Because if I did, if I would have, I guess that's a kind of sad thing to say, but I guess if I would have set boundaries, I was scared to lose the love of my parents, because my parents were indeed very demanding. I guess if something was necessary for survival, um, this mechanism keeps on running and running decades later, because I noticed this on myself with other things like for example, I get freaked out when the door rings, and it rings not rarely. So it's not really like I get freaked out, but I get this little shock. And it was probably because when I was a child, I was never alarmed when I got piano lessons or any lessons. The teachers, or more like the, how do you call them in English, those people that you pay and just teach you something, they just came in and, okay, the announcement was there when they were already in the apartment. So I guess that's why I get freaked out, or more like this little shock when I hear the door ring, because at the time when the door rang, I knew someone's gonna be there, and I have to learn something for 1 or 2 hours instead of having free time. So yeah, I guess this is a fact that if we learned something and got conditioned on it as a child, it runs on decades later. If we don't analyze it and try to understand it and notice it in the first place, it's pretty hard to notice those kind of things. But what I really find interesting is, where does my personality end? And where does the conditioning begin? So, how much of me is actually kind? And how much of me is conditioned to be kind? Because if you have no choice and it's a compulsion, it's not really free will, it's not really genuinely being nice, right? So I asked myself a lot, am I being selfish in a way because I have to do that, because that's what makes me feel safe somehow to be nice? So yeah, where does my personality end and where does conditioning begin? I guess this is a very thin line, which is hard to separate and define. So I once made a heavy experience of helping someone while I myself had only little capacity to help in the first place, to help myself even. So I just wanted this person to be happy. It was a relationship, so it was something more close. And I guess I had to learn the hard way that people use your kindness and give nothing back, not even in a relationship, because this person said nice things and promised me this and that, but looking back at it, everything the person that was giving was always me. And when I think, what did I receive from that person? It's hard to think of anything except words. And I had to learn the hard way that words are just words and not actions. And I had to learn the hard way that because I was burning out during this whole relationship, that it's better not to help certain people even when they really need help, because if they don't love you the way you love them, what's the purpose of helping someone or anybody or all people while burning out and when you're not able anymore to help anyone, not even yourself? Who benefits from it? No one. And now I think it's not selfless to sacrifice yourself to the point that there's nothing left for yourself, because you are the one that needs help in the end. Selfless would be to always save your energy for people that are worth it. Maybe it was never selfishness that I was afraid of. Maybe I was just scared that I wouldn't be a good person anymore once I set boundaries. I don't wanna complain, 'cause this might be my own nightmare. And it's glitter and haze filled with gemstones and tears. I don't wanna blame you for the loneliness black and indigo that I keep giving myself while throwing roses out the window. I'm the antagonist in my own story. I always come second, replacing you upon my pedestal. I'm the antagonist in my own stories. I always come second while trying to outrun my own shadow. I'm in my own heaven that terrifies me. I'm in my own pity that satisfies me. I am chasing the glow, I am chasing the low. In the end I always bathe in my own sorrow. I'm in my own heaven that terrifies me. I'm in my own pity that satisfies me. I'm chasing the glow, I am chasing the low. In the end I always bathe in my own sorrow. I'm the mother, I'm the saint, in a burning hell where I can escape. And while the flames burn my lips, I paint a smile on my face with my charcoal fingertips. At times I wanna see everything burn, pray that I'm the phoenix, sweeping away my own ashes with bare feet until there's nothing left of me. I'm the antagonist in my own story. I always come second. We're placing you upon a pedestal. I'm the antagonist in my own story. I always come second. We're placing you upon my pedestal. I'm in my own heaven that terrifies me. I'm in my own pity that satisfies me. I am chasing the glow, I am chasing the low. In the end I always bathe in my own sorrow. I'm in my own heaven that terrifies me. I'm in my own pity that satisfies me. I'm chasing the glow, chasing the low. In the